Hello everyone, PharmaPil welcomes you all busy people to yet another learning video. In this video, we are going to learn about the GMP updates of September 2022. Before we begin, let me tell you one thing that this is our second video on GMP updates. And those who are regular viewers of the PharmaPil channel, they are aware of the fact that PharmaPil has started GMP updates from the last month onwards. And we have decided to bring GMP updates of previous month in the very first week of every month. We will try to bring those updates which are important for all pharma professionals. So with this note, let us get started with the GMP updates of September 2022. GMP update number 1. So the very first GMP update is for those pharma professionals who are working in the injectables. Guys, PIX has published the revised version of Annexure 1. Now, there are two things which you should know from this GMP update. The very first thing which you should know is that what is PIX, and second thing is what is Annexure 1. So let us understand what is PIX first. So full form of the PIX is Pharmaceutical Inspection Cooperation Scheme. PIX is a non-binding informal cooperative agreement between the regulatory authorities in the field of good manufacturing practices of medicinal products for human or veterinary use. PIX was founded in 1995. PIX is open to any authority having a comparable GMP inspection system. PIX presently consists of 54 participating authorities coming from all over the world, especially Europe, Africa, America, Asia, and Australia. The main aim of the PIX is to harmonize the inspection procedures worldwide by developing common standards in the field of GMP and by providing training opportunities to the inspectors. It also aims at facilitating cooperation and networking between the competent authorities and regional and international organizations. So this was a short introduction of PIX. Now let us understand what is Annexure 1. So Annexure 1 is a guideline for the manufacturing of sterile medicinal products. Just remember one important point that PIX Annexure 1 guideline is identical to the European GMP Annexure 1 guideline with the exception of some of the minor corrections in the wording. So long story short, our first GMP update is PIX has published the Annexure 1 guideline and the title of this guideline is Guide to Good Manufacturing Practices for Medicinal Products, specifically sterile medicinal products. Now comes the second GMP update, and this update is for those who are working in the quality control department, specifically in the raw material section. So revision of the USP Journal chapter number 541 has been proposed in the Pharmacopoeial Forum. Title of the USP Journal chapter number 541 is Titrimetry. There are minor editorial changes has been done and there are no major changes in the proposed revised Journal chapter number 541. Draft version is available on the US Pharmacopoeia Forum website and deadline for the submission of the comments is 30th of November 2022. If you see the current version of the USP Journal chapter number 541, then you will find that it consists of 7 sections and those are direct titration, residual titration, complexometric titration, oxidation reduction titration, titrations in the non-aqueous solvents, indicator and potentiometric endpoint detection titration, and blank corrections. So these are the sections in the current USP Journal chapter number 541. Now let us see what has proposed in the revised chapter. According to the proposal, Journal chapter number 541 will be restructured into 3 main sections and those are introduction, types of the titrations, and material and equipment. So this was all about the GMP update number 2, which says that USP has proposed revision of the USP Journal chapter number 541. Now comes the update number 3. This update is also for those who are working in the quality control department, specifically working in the chromatography section. So guys, as per the US Pharmacopoeia, there will be a delay in the implementation of the 2 new requirements of the USP Journal chapter number 621. Well friends, let me tell you that USP Journal chapter number 621, whose title is Chromatography, is under revision and it is scheduled to be official from 1st of December 2022. But update here is that there will be a delay in the complete implementation of the revised USP Journal chapter number 621 because of the 2 new requirements, and those 2 new requirements are peak sensitivity and the peak symmetry. Now comes the next GMP update, and this GMP update is related to the US FDA. So guys, CDER department of the US FDA has published a report on the quality of pharmaceutical industry. According to this report, sites which are manufacturing essential medicines are in a better state of GMP compliance as compared to those sites which are manufacturing non-essential medicines. Essential medicines manufacturing sites has scored 7.45 marks and non-essential medicines manufacturing sites has scored 7.0 marks out of 10 marks. This report also states that the number of import alerts has been increased in the fiscal year 2021 and total 49 import alerts were issued in the fiscal year 2021 and most of the manufacturing sites were located in the China and the Latin America. One more important data which is mentioned in the report is related to the increased number of recalls. So as per the report, number of recalls for the fiscal year 2019 were approximately 300 and for the fiscal year 2020 the number of recalls were 700, whereas in 2021 the number of recalls were approximately 800. One more important data information coming out from the report is related to the increased number of non-compliant samples. Well friends, as a part of surveillance, CDER test samples and as per the report, percentage of the non-compliant samples was 35% in the fiscal year 2021, whereas in the fiscal year 2020 it was 16%. In addition to these updates, report highlights two initiatives of the US FDA that will enable new approach for the future audits and the quality improvement. New inspection protocol project and the quality management maturity. So with the help of these initiatives, FDA inspections will be data driven. We will discuss in future for any updates related to these initiatives. Now comes the next GMP update, and to know more about this GMP update, we will visit the US FDA website and we will see what are the recently uploaded Form 483s of Indian pharmaceutical companies. So here you can see for the month of September 2022, FDA has uploaded Form 483s for Biocon, Cipla and Aurobindo Pharma. As you can see on the screen that 3 Form 483s were uploaded for the Biocon Limited on 23rd of September 2022. And guys, this is very rare scene when 3 Form 483s were uploaded on a single day for a single company. So Malaysia and the Bengaluru facility of the Biocon Limited were issued Form 483 and in upcoming days we will decode all these Form 483s. Now comes the Cipla Goa facility Form 483. It was uploaded on 21st of September 2022 and total 6 number of observations were given. So guys, PharmaPill channel has already discussed all these 6 observations in previous video. If you want to know more about these observations, then you can check the link given in the description. Now comes the Aurobindo Unit 7 Form 483. It was uploaded on 13th of September 2022. Total 3 number of observations were issued to the Aurobindo Unit 7. And PharmaPill channel has already discussed all these 3 observations in previous video. If you want more details about these observations, then you can check the link given in the description. So these were the 5 GMP updates of September 2022, which every pharma professional should be aware of. Hope you have learned something new today from this video. With this note, bye bye and happy learning.